Well, well, what a surprise. Chuck Norris.
It's time to die. You want to be a hero?
Hey.
Try me. Why don't you give it to me right now? What's the way is you fucking punk? You help out.
Sorry, Barney. I work alone.
Take off, buddies. You guys are going home.
We're going home?
Damn right.
Fuck you, pal.
That's not a choice. Boys are just having a little fun. You want to join the fun?
Anakin, do you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Nobody threatens me.
Not a threat, Mr. Scalise. It's a prediction. Give me a beer, kid.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Backtrack Cinema. My name is Jason. This is a place where we are rewinding the movies of the past or the movies that made us. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. We're going to be chilling like a villain tonight and honoring a complete legend tonight, and that is Chuck Norris. We're going to be talking about Chuck Norris tonight. We are watching Invasion USA tonight, so come on in. We're going to have a good time. Like I said, this is Backtrack Cinema. I am judge, jury, and executioner of the channel. We're going to have a good time watching Invasion USA tonight. Chuck Norris, man. Yeah, we lost a legend. We're going to get into it in just a minute. Just let me scroll up here. I want to make sure everything's running okay. We got 4 people kind of lurking or watching. So I guess I'll just say howdy to everybody. We got Cody Snyder. Cody Snyder, you're getting jacked, man. I see you're getting freaking jacked, and I love it. All those pictures on Instagram. Oh, thank you so much. Coming in hot for Chuck Norris, the king of a nation. $10 super chat. Thank you so much. The king of nation. I know who you are. Caleb's dad. Raised a good son there. I love Caleb. Caleb's awesome. He comes in and says, love all of Chuck's movies. Yeah, he was great, man. Cody. Oh, sorry, guys. Cody dropping a $2 super chat. Chuck. Yeah. It's sad, man. It's really sad. Jeff Peachuk's here. And by the way, Jeff created that awesome video you saw at the beginning of Chuck Norris tribute there. It's on his channel. Oh man, Jeff, what is it? Movie Jeff, I think it is. I think it's Movie Jeff now. I'm not sure. But he says, I love this movie. It's time to die. Love that line. You're gonna look around and it's time to die. The King of Nation comes in. Cool beans. We love you as well, bro. Thank you so much. We got Prince movie 15 Invasion. I just watched this last week. Well, the funny thing is that I wanted to do this back in December. I wanted to do this back in December. You know, this is kind of like has that action Christmas vibe to it, but this reflection, guys, I can't do it. I can't get rid of this reflection in my glasses. I'm sorry. But you know, it wasn't a good time for me then. So now it is, you know, unfortunately, I'm sorry we have to do this watch party on such sad news. I mean, myself, I couldn't believe it. That Chuck Norris passed. I mean, it's been a kick in the balls for, you know, March 19th, I think he passed away, guys. So sad. I don't want to understate this. We truly did lose a legend. I mean, wow, a devoted Christian a guy who served his country, a champion in every sense of the word, a man who inspired, great action star. Um, and when you follow his repertoire, um, right? You look at him in Breaker for 1977, not a good movie, not a good film. He's even not that great in it, but we never went for his acting. We went for his persona, which turned into a ton of meme jokes. And we'll talk about your guys' favorite meme jokes, I'm sure, as we watch this. But just a legend, man. And the thing about Chuck Norris is that you check out his martial arts record, it's insane. 8 wins and 7 losses and how many draws. It was just an insane record. And guys, the favorite joke I've been hearing all week, this has got to be my favorite. Chuck Norris once told a woman to calm down, and she did. Love that one. I absolutely love that shit. So funny. Just absolutely love that meme. But yeah, I can't tell you guys, we're gonna get rolling with this movie soon. We're gonna get into the movie theater. We're gonna watch this movie. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But this man meant a lot to me growing up. I mean, I haven't been this sad this past week over a celebrity, someone I don't even really know on a personal level, since John Candy. I mean, this was sad news for me, man. But the man is in a good place. Like I said, he served his country, serves his God. He's Christian. He's up there, just chilling with God, I am sure, and devoted family man. So my heart goes out to his family, his friends, his kids, his grandkids. So Chuck Norris, this one is for you, my friend, for all you have done for the world, for sure. All right. Prince Movie 15, long time no see. I'm the same guy you told me that you loved Flashpoint with Donnie Yen. Yes, I do remember you. Yeah, love Flashpoint. That's great martial arts flick, man. It's absolutely great martial arts flick. Jeff says you're beginning to irritate me. I love that one. I'm gonna hit you with so many lefts that you're gonna beg for a right. Love it. Come on, guys? Let me know what's your favorite one-liners. What are your favorite Chuck Norris moments? We are gonna get going, and I'm gonna show you guys the movie theater. Let's get into it. Let's get into our movie theater. Let me hold on a sec. Let's go to the movie theater. All right, you guys ready? This is great, guys. I love this. You're gonna love this. Boom. Oh, boom. There we go. We're in the movie theater. We're in Backtrack Cinema. There we go, guys. There we go. We're going to get this thing started. Cue your movies up, guys. Cue your movies up for sure. Bridget says Donnie's filming Kane next month. Oh, really? Yeah, the Cobra died. I love that. That's a great line. And Jeff says 1985 was a great year for Chuck. We got 3 movies. Yep, Missing in Action 2, Invasion U.S.A, and what's Code of Silence. Jeff is actually the guy who brought me into Code of Silence, and that one's getting better and better and better. The King of Nations says, love the seating, draw the curtains. It's time, man. It's time. So why don't we just talk a bit as we get this movie going here. So I'm going to count down from 5. If you're watching along, watch along with us here. I'm going to be doing this on my PlayStation here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. There we go. Hopefully we will not get too dinged. All right, guys. Now, the copy I have here, I think it has ads. So just bear with me for a minute, guys. Here. All right, that's close enough. Sorry, guys. I like too much dead air here. Movie is going. We got a bunch of people on the boat there. It says, "Love the movie poster. Chuck with the open shirt and two mini Uzis." Oh yeah, it's just awesome, isn't it, Jeff? Just awesome. Of course, Canon Films, 1985. Canon Films. I mean, if you were born in the 70s, early 80s, late 60s, you grew up with Canon Films for sure. Canon Films, junk food cinema, really. That's what it was. I ate it up, man. Ninja movies, action movies, Charles Bronson, Chuck Norris, this just ruled the 80s with Canon Films for sure. But Chuck Norris, man, he was just just a legend. And this was directed by Joseph Zito. Joseph Zito directed this movie, who a lot of you horror fans would know as he directed Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. So it's all good. Gonna have a good time watching this movie, guys. Had a good day today. Pretty relaxing day. Had some Jimmy the Greek. Had some Greek food today. What did you guys all eat today? What did you guys all have for dinner? My kids are hanging out with their mom. I came down here to watch a movie with you guys. The Prince comes in, says Chuck deserves to be in every man's Mount Rushmore. Exactly. Jeff says Canon was awesome. The King of Nations said we did Canon like we did Canon Cameron Brothers. Yeah. The legendary face off with Bruce Lee. That's definitely one of his greatest moments, isn't it? That's a legendary fight. In the Roman Coliseum, the cat hissing away. That's just an awesome fight sequence. Spawned his career basically there, right? And then Chuck got into the movie business. Of course, it was Steve McQueen, I think, who encouraged Chuck Norris to get into the movie business. I think he was one of his students. Here we got the terrorists hijacking the boat, ready to invade USA. Jeff says Richard Lynch, the ultimate 80s movie villain. He reminds me of Rutger Hauer. I feel like Rutger Hauer could have been the villain in this. I don't know, Jeff. What else has Richard Lynch been in? Like I recognize him, but I don't really know all his movies. There's all the coke. Mount the coke like Scarface to buy all their weapons. I think that's what happens. They use it to buy all their weapons. Oh, there's our title, Invasion U.S.A. There's our classic action music. Melissa Prophet is the annoying kind of reporter, which Chuck was trying to get Whoopi Goldberg to be that role. I was reading today. And they didn't want Whoopi Goldberg, but Chuck did for some reason. Oh, we got to see Chuck here, guys. Check this out. I'll show you just a little bit so I don't get dinged. Here we go, baby. There you are, Chuck. Sweet. Love it. Don't I host the most badass watch parties? I am drinking coffee tonight, guys, or I'll never stay awake. Although I'm feeling pretty good right now. Feeling up, I'm feeling alive, and I'm feeling upbeat. The Prince says, I don't know about you, Jason, but I'm ready for that Chuck tier list live stream. Yeah, I'm trying to go through all the movies. I'm pretty familiar with his 80s and 90s. I'm not too. It's the older stuff. I have to rewatch. Like I said, I watched Breaker Breaker, but I also got a slasher video coming up. So I watched The Prowler and The Burning back to back today. What'd you guys all watch today? Drop it in the comments. Maybe we'll talk about it. Jeff says Lynch was in a lot of 80s B movies, always a bad guy. He did a ton of 80s TV appearances too. Bad guy. Well, he has that real villainous look, right? The Prince says I was disappointed that he and the sexy reporter didn't have a romantic angle in this movie. What a bummer. Yeah, she's quite a pistol in this movie. You know, I read last week that they cut a lot of the character stuff out of this. They just went for a complete cheesy, over the top 80s action movie. And I think this really is the movie that ingrains him in pop culture. Like pop culture, where the meme jokes come from, the way he looks is badass, as you see on the screen there. But I think this is the movie that did that. And honestly, guys, I only came to this movie a couple years ago when I reviewed it. I didn't grow up with this one for some reason. I think this one found a huge home on VHS, like a lot of them do. Yeah, she's cute. She digs the Chuck. They all dig the Chuck. I had such a bromance with Chuck Norris, man. As a kid, I thought I was missing in action. You know what I mean? I wanted to be Braddock from Missing in Action and used to have the Uzis at my side and have the headband. Him and Rambo, man, I just idolized. So, you know, Chuck has meant a lot to me. And I love seeing all the channels getting around, honoring Chuck Norris, building the community. Everyone's watching his movies. You know, I just love it. Just love how they dishonor him. There's a lot of respect going out there for Chuck this week, man. It was so nice to see. Oh, the old Gator wrestling the Gator. Love it. Wild Man Beyond, welcome to the channel, man. You know, welcome. Good to see you. I hope you stick around for some of the rest of the show. He says, I remember someone on YouTube edited this and Red Dawn together like Chuck was in Red Dawn. That's funny, man. That's funny. Wild Man Beyond says Rambo or Braddock. Oh, I gotta go Rambo. I am a massive Rambo fanatic. Caleb from the Dark Ether. What's going on, buddy? How are you doing? He says, hello there. The King of Nations says she digs the First Amendment as well when talking to the corrupt cops. She says, actually. Thoughts on Silent Rage? I love Silent Rage. It's one of my favorite Chuck movies. I really dig it. It's got that great blend of slasher and action. I love the martial arts scene in the bar where he takes everyone out. It's like, you're next. You know what I mean? I love that. Let me just fix something here, guys. think I'm gonna fix it. Can I do this on the fly? I wonder. I think I put myself in the wrong box here. See if I can move myself. There we go. All right, I can read your comments now, guys. There we go. It looks better. Despite Rambo set the standard for this type of action, but Missing Action came first. People forget that. Missing in Action did come first. And I always recommend to go back and watch all 3 Missing in Action movies. I think there's a lot of good stuff in it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have the budget that Rambo has. You know what I mean? They're much lower budget movies, but it's a good war trilogy, man. I really enjoy it. I have not forgotten, Prince, that you were the Asian action assassin dude. Yes, I remember you, man. You're hard to forget. You're hard to forget because you love martial arts, so that sticks out to me because I don't get many people in here talking about all that Asian cinema. That's just absolutely cracking. Feel freaking wired tonight, guys. Feel freaking wired. I'm excited. Love honoring a legend. Carter Gonzalez, what's going on, Carter? How you doing, buddy? Says I remember watching this on Tubi, of course. I hate the random ads. Yeah, but Tubi is awesome. A little bit of coke action. I kind of dig the I kind of dig the music. Dun 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 dun. Prince, it says Prince movie 15, Walker or Wyatt Earp, who's your poison in a duel fight? Oh, I don't know. You know, Wyatt Earp was a real dude, original badass who took out a whole mafia. Walker was, oh man, do you guys remember the episode in Walker Texas Ranger where they go undercover in the jail cell? That had some of the best martial arts. You know what? I'll go for, because we're honoring a legend. Let's go for Walker Texas Ranger tonight. And my favorite Chuck Norris movie, one of my favorite action movies, is Lone Wolf McQuade. Just love that one. Yeah, Carter, that is very cringe, man. King of Nation blew his balls off. The King of Nations says, I got to remember these movies were straight up in your face, even if the blood was cheesy. Oh, yeah. Good fun. Oh, frog legs. I love this scene. I'm tired of frog legs. Any of you ever had frog legs? I have not had frog legs, guys, ever. His buddy here looks familiar, too. Absolutely, Prince. David Carradine, a badass villain. Yeah, I thought he was a really good villain for Chuck. One of my favorite fights. Buddy here rowing over to to see Chuck. Of course, Chuck, Matt Hunter, playing the ex-CIA agent who's going to take care of some fucking business. He's going to take care of business, man. We could use a little of this right now. Someone like Chuck taking care of business. If you know what I mean. You could use some of it. Some good fun tonight, guys. We're having good fun tonight. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot, guys. You guys gave me super chats. I got something for you. Whenever you give me a super chat, you guys ready? So this is for Cody Snyder and the King of Nation. Thank you. I'm feeling So good today. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Kickboxer's another good one, man. We got to do that one night. We got to do some Kickboxer. Carter says, I've seen Lone Wolf McQuaid, Sidekicks, Enter the Dragon, and Invasion USA, Missing in Action 1 and 2. You got to check out some Code of Silence, especially if you're a Dirty Harry fan. You guys are a Dirty Harry fan, you got to watch some Code of Silence. It's badass, and it has good story. And that's the thing with Chuck, right? With every movie, he got better. By the time he got to Hero and the Terror, I felt like his acting started really getting a little better as far to Chuck Norris standards of acting, right? When he did Hero and the Terror, you could really feel the fear from him, and that's what acting is, feeling what the character's going through. And I really think he did a good job in that one. Wild Man Beyond. Chuck Norris is a legend, but so Cynthia Rock is too. She's a legend too. But no one has a clue who she is like they do Chuck. I hope her big break comes too. I am Wild Man Beyond. You got to forgive me, but I know who Cynthia Rothrock is. I've seen clips, but I haven't seen any of her movies. So you got to recommend her best movies in the chat here, so I can go and watch them. Carter says most of his movies are on Tubi, and that is what's so great. That is what's so glorious about Tubi. Everyone's prices are going up. Disney, Netflix, Prime, everything goes up. But Tubi, I'll watch a few ads. I do not care. It has some of my favorite movies happening on there. It's happening, man. It's happening. I like the way you think, Prince. Screw Netflix, even though I have it. Tubi Dooby Doo is the GOAT. I love that. Tubi Dooby Doo. We should do Tubi Dooby Doo Tuesdays. Hell yeah, bro. Look at those classic cars and Jeeps. Yeah. That's one good thing about all these old movies, too. Especially you young guys and everything like that. And, probably used to a more modern vehicle. You watch all these old ones, like you get all the old classic cars and everything like that. It's about like Cobra, right? You watch Cobra. Oh my God. One of the best car chases ever. I love the car chase in Cobra. Carter says Tango and Cash is good. Also, I would love to buy his movies on physical media. He'll go and search for VHS copies. Yeah. I think it's time to put out a Chuck Norris box set. What do you guys think? Someone's got to do it, man. It's time to put out the 4K Chuck Norris box set. Here we go. It's time to die. Iconic scene, guys. This is pretty iconic stuff. Wild Man Beyond says, check out Cynthia Rothrock and China O'Brien, her version of Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll definitely check it out. I'll put it on my list, okay? Now, check this out. Guys, check this out. How many movies where the villain, the bad guy, the guy we're supposed to be terrified of, is having nightmares of our hero? Just think about that. Who has the balls to do that? It's awesome. He's having nightmares of Chuck Norris. I don't think so, Prince. I don't think Cynthia Rothrock and Chuck ever had a movie together, but he knew all the action stars, the martial artists. He knew them all, right? He was a freaking legend. But 86 years old, man, that's a good life, guys. A good life. And I just had my 47th birthday not that long ago on St. Patrick's Day. I share a birthday with Kurt Russell. Pretty awesome stuff. Awesome sauce. And, you know, all my heroes, all these people I look up to, Stallone, Arnold, you know, the Al Pacinos, all these people, man, they're getting up there. They're getting up there. Clint Eastwood's 94. Arnold's almost 80, I think. Carter says, yeah, you know you're screwed when you're having nightmares about someone after you. Yeah. The King of Nations says, wasn't the Nightmares of Criminals in Charles Bronson movies as well? Oh, there could have been. There could have been. That's another dude you should be scared of. Hell yeah. Prince says, Chuck literally introduced me to action movies. Godspeed to one of the GOATs. Oh. Maybe we'll have one for Chuck, guys. Maybe we'll have a toast to Chuck. Shall we? Shall we have a toast to Chuck? You let me know. The King of Nations says, Fishman you are. Be the shark that eats the shark, Mr. Pisces. Prince says, Delta Force is the greatest shit ever created. You know, once that movie gets going, it's just awesome, man. Oh, it's little armadillo. See what I mean? He's a man's man. He's out there with the chainsaw. Got a little grin. Oh, I love Chuck. Gonna miss him, man. But this channel, guys, my channel is really about preservation, preserving movies, showing them to the younger generations, showing them to my kids. Hey, you know, this is what I grew up with. Give it a shot. But the new generation's not going to know these movies unless we show them to them. So I look at my channel as very much preserving these movies, you know, doing the watch parties, doing the reviews, showing everyone about, you know, this is what I love to see in a movie. But I'm an action junkie, right? Good idea, King of Nation. Let's toast to the world with Chuck. We can do it at the end. We sure can. Wild Man Beyond, Delta Force didn't need a shitty sequel. I actually like the sequel. You know, when he's practicing on his men, when he's kicking the shit out of all his men, I actually like the sequel. Chuck always escapes out the window. Prince says, dude, I'm 24 next month, but my childhood was awesome because of Chuck, Jackie, Jet, Chow, Stephen Chow, a badass childhood. I'm so glad that you got exposed to all these classic martial artists and movies. It's awesome, man. The King of Nations says, in a driving rainstorm, and I think 83 or 84, we had no car windshield, and I forced my mother to drive me to the theater. The memories of a dumbass kid like me saturated in Hollywood. That is an awesome story. So I was born in 1979, so I grew up with these Canon films kind of on VHS. I never got to the theater to see much of Chuck Norris at all, but I remember Lone Wolf McQuade playing that in Silent Rage and playing that on a VHS tape, my mom taped it, watching them back to back all the time. The guys coming in. I mean, guys, they're not what Golan and Globus. They knew what they wanted to make. They weren't out to make Citizen Kane here. They were out to make action movies. Well paced action movies that they could do on a budget. Don't give them something. Don't give them something too like too big. Like that's the problem when they did Masters of the Universe or Superman 4 is that they didn't know how to deal with the big budget stuff. But give them a couple $1,000,000 and they could deliver in an action movie for you. That's my thoughts anyway. Well, there goes that house. we got we topped out at 8 in the cinema. A couple of people have gone for breaks. People are getting their popcorn, but we got 6 of you in Backtrack Cinema. Take a red seat. We got lots of room here. Chuck is on the screen. Having a good time, guys. Having a good time. Carter says one of the times I was in Fort Worth, Texas, I passed the White Elephant Saloon, the exterior for CD's bar in Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh, that's amazing, man. Prince says, wouldn't it have been cool if Jackie and Chuck teamed up, directed by John Woo? Oh, yeah, that would have been badass. Wildman Beyond says, fuck superheroes. We need these types of guys again. Superheroes can't exist in real life. These guys can. John Wick is not enough. No, but John Wick is definitely one of the best things to come out in years because it feels like old stuff, right? You're not going to see these kind of movies ever again. This was the golden age, man. The golden age of action was like the 80s and 90s, right? Not that there's not good action movies now. There is good action movies, but this is like the golden age. Like the golden age of slashers was from 1980 to 1984. I mean, every genre has its golden age, right? They should have killed Chuck, man. They're going to regret not killing Matt Hunter. They're going to regret it. King of Nations says, bro, this building gets the black powder dose of explosions like the movie in the Gauntlet with Clint Eastwood. Great movie. I love the Gauntlet. Gauntlet's great, man. Oh, look at that truck. Hey, fellas, look at that truck. Big lights on the top. Carter says, can you imagine if Capcom made a Resident Evil game and Chuck Norris would be a good character or voice Barry Burton? Prince says, I'm imagining the rematch of Bruce and Chuck in heaven, dude. I have a badass mind. Or what about, have you guys seen all the AI? Have you seen the AI little videos of Contra with Arnold and Stallone? I mean, why didn't they make Contra in like the early 90s, the late 80s, Arnold and Stallone? If they would have had the time, or if they would have had, oh man, that would have been that's the movie we needed. She's a cutie, guys. She's a cutie. Girl in a bikini, not bad. We always get something to look at in these movies. Prince says I have to watch Karate Commandos. Any good? I haven't seen Karate Commandos. Carter says I wish they made a movie with Chuck Norris and David Frank. I saw someone post if Canon Films made Face Off in the 80s and it was Chuck Norris and Charles Bronson. Could you imagine an 80s version of the movie Face Off with Chuck Norris and Charles Bronson? Oh, these two are going to get it, I'm sure. I almost had a slasher vibe to it, man, that scene. Almost like the beginning of Maniac, except for just a gun. A gun being the weapon of choice. Oh, here they come. I mean, one man against all these guys. One man against all these villains here, these terrorists and stuff. I think this is the death that hit me so hard this year. This has been a brutal timeline. Yeah. Wildman Beyond says social media and Gen Z kids recently has given a new life to Silent Rage thanks to their love of horror. Can't speak tonight. People are hungry for a sequel to that than his other movies. I love Silent Rage, man. Michael Myers versus Chuck Norris, basically. They can get Cynthia Rothrock to play his sister in the sequel. Hell yeah. The King of Nations is toss up between Chuck and Bronson. Although before Chuck, we had the badass Bronson with Steve McQueen in The Great Escape. Wow, what a flick. John Hammond from Jurassic Park was in The Great Escape. Yeah, I love The Great Escape. We had to watch it in high school and do a project on it. Jeff says Silent Rage was set up for a sequel for sure. It was because he jumps up at the well at the end. Post-credit scene in 1982. In 1982, post-credit scene, man. Chuck having his beer before he starts taking out the trash, taking care of business. There's always that FBI agent, who's just the clean and proper, doesn't get his hands dirty kind of guy in all these movies. he makes him pay for the beer and the food. That's great. I mean, it is a story, guys. I mean, it's basically the Chuck Norris show, right? I said this in my review. I mean, I've actually grown to love this movie a lot more than when I did review it, and that does happen. But there's actually the story is really serious. It could be really scary. in the hands of a really good director now. You know, if all these terrorists invaded the US like this and just started attacking everywhere, and you got this Lone Ranger kind of guy. We haven't got to the great scene yet either in the shopping mall. I love that part. Robman says, don't forget Firewalker, Chuck's take on Indiana Jones. Yeah, he's really funny in that. Really good chemistry with Louis Gossett Jr. It's a fun little movie. It's not fantastic, right? But it's a fun little movie. Carter says, I started watching Miami Vice. Tom Selleck and the Stash. Chuck Norris just had presence, though, in the persona. He just had that tough guy image. Could just walk. He walks in a bar or he walks in a room and he just has that thing that you can't teach. And, you know, they knew that, you know, they once they got his image straightened out, you know, they just ran with it, right? Sure, is he the same guy in every movie? Yeah, but that's what we want to see sometimes. I always found this to be pretty brutal too, that these explosions in a suburban neighborhood, Christmas time, it's supposed to be a fun, glowing time, and explosions going off. You know, this is real terrorism right here. King of Nations says, what the? Every race under the sun is hitting the California coast. Oh, sorry, Carter, you're right. I got them mixed up. You're right. That's Magnum PI. Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas. Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Of course, they're remaking that again. We've been in the world of remakes for 20 years, guys. Some good, some not so good. It's a Christmas movie. It's an action Christmas movie. Look, guys, Christmas trees. Look at these coward scumbags, eh? You just hate them even more. Blowing up innocent freaking families at Christmas. Heartless. Cold, man. Cold. Wild Man Beyond says Cobra Kai was the perfect example to do a reboot. Yeah, they did it well, though. You know, that was something that was really well done. Christmas movie before Die Hard. Exactly. Yeah. King of Nations says House 2, House Killing of Americans. What? Oh, House to House. Sorry, House to House Killing of Americans. What the? Yo. Yep. It follows it up with I thought Ring Door Ditch was bad. Yeah. Carter said Lethal Weapon, Invasion USA, First Blood, and Die Hard are not your average traditional Christmas films. No, I look at them as Christmas action movies that take place at Christmas. I'm a big Christmas guy, Christmas lover, and stuff like It's a Wonderful Life and stuff like Scrooge and Christmas Vacation or One Magic Christmas are movies that are Christmas movies to me. Anyway. Tom Baker, 4586. How the hell are you, man? Good to see you, man. Really good to see you. So Richard Lynch, so enjoyed playing the bad guy. Yeah, it would seem so. I got another buddy streaming right now, guys. I think he went live at 10 o'clock. He's doing Scary Movie. Lousy movie, but Davey Deathray is an awesome dude, man. If you really like horror's your thing, go over, type in Davey Deathray on Google, on YouTube. You'll find him. Give him a like and tell him Jason sent you. If you go over there anyway. But you want to watch some action and Chuck Norris, you can stick around here for sure. I welcome you. I got to plug my buddies, though. Got to plug my buddies' channels. Cobra is a Christmas movie if you catch the decorations. Yeah, it's another one. A lot of them happen at Christmas. Now this is actually scary here. If the thought of this, posing as cops, taking out different racial cliques around the U.S. and everything, and then getting them, that would just cause terror, man. That would just upset everything. People would be out there killing each other and everything. What the guy's doing is turning the U.S. upside down, like inside out. There's Melissa Prophet, plays the reporter. Cute girl. She's cutie. Everyone's just terrified, as they should be. Yes, this was before 9/11, obviously, for sure. There was a lot of movies in the 80s about terrorism, and Delta Force was based on a true story of some kind, true hijacking. Yeah, see, now everyone's attacking the cops. It would just be chaos. It's okay. Chuck's going to take care of business here, guys. Carter says, first time I saw this movie and saw the Coast Guard boat pulling up, I called it, and that wasn't really Coast Guard. Yeah. Wild Man Beyond says Chuck Norris should have been in Red Dawn after watching this. Yeah. Chuck Norris driving his badass truck, taking in all the chaos. Stone cold face. He's so unfizzed by them all. The old bar scene. Feeling it. Tom Baker says he still looked good. Surprised he passed. Yeah. 86. He still looked good. He was like training a week before he died. But, you know, we all have an expiry date, guys. I believe that when it's your time, you just go and there's nothing that's going to change that when it's your time. If you have 10 operations, you get through all of them, then you can have that one that's just your time. It was Chuck's time. And sorry, I was talking through that great one-liner there. He breaks the bottle in his hand, but he tells him, "I don't know you." And he just sits there and he says, "That's okay. I don't know you either." That is a line I would like that every time I walk into a bar, I'd just love to say that. That's okay. I don't know you either. Wildman Beyonce, thoughts on the Expendables? Love it. I'm an action junkie. Of course, I love it. Expendables 1's my favorite. Expendable 2 is a great time. I like them in order. So, Expendables 3, it's fun. Mel Gibson kind of carries that movie. And 4 is dog shit. Like, it is a pint of moose piss, man. That movie is so freaking bad. See you in hell. Send me a postcard. Love that line. Some great one-liners in this one. Carter says Expendables is the action movie heroes version of Avengers. Yeah, just better. Those are like this is the way I say it. Those are my superheroes. All the Avengers comic guys, those are your superheroes for this generation. My superheroes, your superheroes. Tom says, I wonder about Arnold. He said he might not reach 80. He's getting up there, man. He seems to keep himself healthy, though, but so did Chuck. You go when it's your time. Oh, dude. That would have been awesome, man. I heard the creators of Cobra Kai wanted Chuck to be Johnny's long-lost father. Oh, that would have been awesome. I still got to finish Cobra Kai. I haven't seen it all yet. This is the one I like, guys. Karate Kid 2. I love Karate Kid 2. I think it is awesome. I got the jacket here. VHS. I'm your VHS boy. Oh, this is where the guy who's jacked here, this meathead, as I call him, Chuck takes him out with one kick. It's awesome. I did set a super chat goal. If you guys are all, any of you are interested. So if we reach 5 super chats, with 2 hours, I set it for 2 hours, I believe. I will do a video of your choosing. So whatever you guys want me to do, a live watch party, a live video, something, review. So we have to get the 5 super chats, and they're at least. I set them for $2 each. So you guys already gave me $12 worth. So I really appreciate that, guys. Wild Man Beyond says Sly's hanging in there, especially with the Tulsa King. Yeah, I got to finish that too. I do like the Tulsa King. I like season one. I haven't seen anything past season one. Um, Wild Man Beyond falls up. Did you hear Sly's involved in the Rambo prequel? Yeah, he hopped on as executive producer. So, he's probably going to put his 2 cents in. I'm sure they're going to take in his thoughts and everything. You know what? A Rambo origin story is something I've actually always wanted to see. And that this is the Sisu, it's the Sisu director. Have you seen Sisu? Such a great movie. So I'm pretty much on board for it. I'm really curious what they're gonna do with it, and there's so much I would like. It requires its own video because there's so much I would like to see. I love the poster though. I love the hand coming down on the dog tags because remember those dog tags are so important to Rambo. When Art Galt tries to take them off in First Blood, and Rambo just grabs his fist and gives him that death stare. Like they really matter to him. You know what I mean? So I really like how they incorporated the dog tags in the poster. I really like it. I don't know. I see. For me, it depends who the director is. You know what I mean? So am I going to tread carefully? Yeah, but I'm still going to be there opening night for sure. You're beginning to irritate me. There it is. Took the guy out. The guy's just a side of beef, one kick. The King of Nations says empathetically did not like the last movie. I want to see Rambo's black friend. I want to see Rambo's black friend Delmore Barry. Oh, he will definitely be in it. King of Nation definitely be in it. Yeah, they have to. I mean, seeing Trotman lead them and Rambo. Remember, Rambo was in a prison camp, right? And one of the few people who escaped from it. So I think that's definitely they're gonna be tackling a lot of that. Um, yeah, the last movie just left it too much in limbo. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. Left everything in limbo. Oh, the last 20 minutes was just freaking badassery, man. Badassery. This is a great action sequence, man. I love this whole bit here. You little son of a bitch. More terrorist attacks at Christmas in a mall. And a big black truck is going to come in shooting. Guns blazing, action. I'm jacked, man. Gets me jacked. Wild Man Beyond says, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring Chuck Norris back in the movies with AI. If they got permission for his likeness, I mean, they did. I think Val Kilmer has come back, but the family actually signed off on permission for it because I think there's huge legal issues by using someone's likeness. You forgot your package. It's a bomb, you idiot. This is funny. I'd be running too. This is like Commando, man, in the mall. Big mall shooting like in Commando. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Coming through the freaking window. It's awesome. So I did some reading, and Chuck Norris did the stunt where he's hanging off the side of the truck. He actually really did that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, this is a great sequence. Here he comes, the Uzis. Oh god, do you guys miss real explosions? Look at the practical explosions and everything, eh? That's another thing you get by watching these old movies. You get the real fire, real explosions, squibs, and all the stuff they used to how they used to make movies. It's fantastic. It's a different kind of atmosphere with these movies. Wild Man Beyond says, "I heard they might bring back John Wayne. That'd be interesting. I'd be interesting to see how they could make a whole new story with John Wayne. I don't. I think you could find an actor to do his voice, no problem. I think he'd be a guy a lot of actors could intimidate. That's basically who in Big Trouble in Little China. Kurt Russell's putting on a big, thick John Wayne kind of persona in Big Trouble in Little China as Jack Burton. So that was him doing that on the side of the truck there. That was him. How stupid were those girls going up to that truck and putting their 2 cents in? Guy grabs her by the hair. Stupid bitch. Chuck or Charles Bronson, better canon actor? Well, I like Chuck's movies more, Jeff. I am more of a Chuck Norris guy than a Bronson guy. I'll say that. Like I did a top 10 action stars of all time, and I believe I put Chuck high. I think Chuck's pretty high in that list. Wildman said the AI technology is bringing everyone back, especially James Dean. I heard the one that cracks me up. Have you guys seen the Dirty Dancing meme that's going around and using different characters? Like I got the one with Freddy Krueger doing the Dirty. It's funny, man. It's funny. I get entertained by this AI stuff, but I wouldn't want to see a complete AI movie. I know there's a fight sequence going around between Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt that was all done by this new AI software. And yeah, it can look pretty convincing, but but I would say you could hear it in their voices like that there's a little bit of roboticness to their voices and everything. Oh. Great stunt work, man. Great action sequence. All right, so I ended the poll. We got 11 votes. So what do you think of Invasion USA? 64% said legendary, 36% said badass, none for the rest. So this is either legendary or badass. We are an hour and 2 minutes into the movie, guys. So anyone who's jumping in late or anything, we're an hour and 2 minutes in. Or you can see it on the screen there. Wildman Beyond says, are you familiar with the Jennifer Connelly horse riding AI meme from Career Opportunities? Yeah, I've seen that all over too, using different. It's pretty funny. It's funny, man. Yeah, he's pretty intense, this villain, eh? He's getting pissed off. He's pissed off and intense. These cops are so behind. Matt Hunter is already ahead of these guys. Nothing like a good old watch party, guys. I like doing them on Saturday nights. Kind of fun. We can chill, talk about the movie and all that. These things should be a lot of fun. I get watch parties aren't for everybody, but I find them pretty relaxing just to sit here and talk with you guys. Those aren't the good guys, Chuck. I love how it gets out of a jam here. For a badass action star, you got to drive a badass vehicle. This is kind of like old Western stare down. Oh, I better put my glasses back on just in case I get a headache. Put another slug in him. He pumps the guy full of lead with an Uzi, man. Where's Roscoff? Yeah, it's certainly a fun movie, eh? These Chuck Norris movies, they're a lot of fun. Like I said earlier, Lone Wolf McQuade, I really like. Silent Rage is awesome. I think Code of Silence is the underrated one. I think a lot more people need to see Code of Silence. That's a really underrated one. Hero and the Terror, I always liked. I liked Hero and the Terror. Um, Sidekicks can be fun. That's kind of a feel good Chuck Norris movie. I remember watching that one a lot. The Octagon has some really good lighting and really good cinematography. A Force of One, and I don't know if you guys have seen A Force of One. That's a good martial arts flick too. I really like the concept of A Force of One, where it's a martial artist teaching the cops martial arts so they can catch these brand of ninjas. Right? I think that's pretty cool. It's Coolio. Oh, this is great with the bomb. Chuck Norris stops the bomb and then rewires it for these bastards. Yeah, Richard Lynch, he looks really villainous. He's got that look, scarring on his face, and this looks like a bad dude, right? Wild Man Beyond says Code of Silence is the only movie that got critical acclaim. Did it really, eh? And it's the only one. It's just one. I was late to the party on that one, but I really enjoy it. Last March, I dedicated the channel to Chuck Norris, and I reviewed Lone Wolf McQuade, Code of Silence. I did a ranking of the missing action films. So yeah, I dedicated a whole channel last March to Chuck Norris, and in a year later, he passed away. We had a Clint Eastwood month, a Bronson month, a Chuck Norris month, an Arlen month, a Sly month. So I kind of like dedicating a month to certain action heroes. Here's a big oh, hold on, guys. Want to add something? Here comes Chuck. See him. Now, we'll work now. Boom. There goes those guys. I want to give a big shout out to my members, guys. Members of the channel. Your continuous support. I love it. We got Ages of Film, The Flet from Another World, Kyle and Carson Peterson donating to the channel. And so if you ever want to become a member, of course, you don't have to. You can there's a join button on the main channel page. Like memberships available, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be doing Action Movies Reloaded soon. This is going to be a fun little podcast series I'm putting together. And in the fall, like August, September-ish, probably August, we're going to do Slash and Talk. That's going to be a lot of fun too. So keep an eye out for all the great stuff coming to the channel. Same thing with the Hitman. Yeah, it's true. I remember the Hitman being quite popular, actually. The movie has a ton of action, man. It's got a ton of action. You see where it gets its reputation from. I like how people are fighting back. The store owners and all that, they're all fighting back. Nice handheld work there. Whenever you got a cameraman doing handheld like that, creates a lot of tension. Makes you feel like you're there. Makes it uneasy. Got her right by the hair, man. He throws a trash can to live. I like where she tried to hit him and he just goes like that. Like, don't even try. He's Chuck Norris, man. The movie's over the top and wild, guys. Now, all the kids getting on a school bus, could this be a little wink? Could this be a little wink? Could it be a little wink to Dirty Harry? Of course, Dirty Harry, that's a badass scene where Dirty Harry gets on the children's school bus. Could be. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Oh, I think I remember this where he sticks the bomb. That's right. They try to put the bomb on the school bus, and he gets it. He just drives up and takes it off. They're singing the same song, "Row, row, row your boat." I think that they did in Dirty Harry. All the kids on the school bus in Dirty Harry. Life is but a dream. I don't need much, guys. Bad guys doing their thing, good guys doing their thing. Put some nice looking ladies in there. Give me some action. I'm set. Good old action movie. Do. So what we got? He just grabs the bomb here. That's where a V8 engine comes in handy. You lose this? Great one-liner. Boom. Now this transition to that scene to this scene, it feels like we've missed a lot. Like this whole there was a whole terrorist attack at the fair or something like that. You just seen the aftermath, but you don't know what like you know what I mean. It's almost like a scene was missing, or they cut it out. Oh yeah, Top Dog. I don't like Top Dog. I don't. There's something I didn't really like Chuck in that movie. I thought it was kind of a not his best, man, not his best, but that's like his version of Kindergarten Cop. Yeah, I love Kindergarten Cop though. Kindergarten Cop's awesome. Make it happen. Make it happen. Think of the stakes. Now we break into the scene with the news reporters and everything. Terrorist attacks sweeping the nation. Richard Lynch with a cigarette. We are an hour and 20 minutes into the movies, guys. We're heading into the third act. This is pretty much the third act now. Chuck this sitting there watching old black and white TV, eh? Also, you could also, guys, let me know if you want another Chuck Norris watch party. You know, if we meet our super chat goal, if we can meet our super chat goal, I'll do another Chuck Norris watch party of a movie you guys want me to do. I've only done the only one I've done is Silent Rage. I've done a watch party of Silent Rage and now Invasion USA. You can drop it in the comments. If you're watching after the fact, drop it in the description and all that. You know, share this video if you can, guys. Share it out. Say this dude is an action king on YouTube. Go check out Backtrack Cinema. I think you're arresting the wrong guy there. Chuck's just grinning at him, eh? It's great. This guy's just sitting back, smoking a cigarette, looking at all the chaos he's created, even though it's time to die soon. Oh yeah, the end here is just a ton of army jeeps, a ton of trucks, and army soldiers, and this is where it feels like it gets a little bit more bigger in its budget. But Joseph Zito, he did Red Scorpion, he did the Prowler, Invasion USA, Friday the 13th Part 4. Of course, the only guy who's actually fighting the good fight gets arrested. What's with that, man? That sucks. I forget how he gets out of this, but we get a pretty cool third act here. A curfew from dusk till dawn. Oh yeah, this is where Chuck threatens the Roscoff, I believe. I love this. Now we will crush our enemies. Go! Go! Get him now! I'll make sure I didn't miss any chats. I don't think I did. Caught up track of all you guys talking away. Been a good audience tonight, guys. Excellent, excellent audience. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Even all yous watching after the fact, I appreciate you. Nothing wrong with watching the replay. You know what I mean? And if YouTube lets me keep it up, you got the movie there to follow along with. Make it a little bit more interesting. Ooh, that explosion looked like it hurt. That's right. Chuck's gonna open a can of whoop ass soon. How much time we got left here? Got 20 minutes. We got 20 minutes to go, guys. Honoring a legend tonight. You're just hopping in, and well, unless you've been living under a rock, Chuck Norris passed away on March 19th. I know the family posted something on Instagram, so you know it was really legit. So everyone's been honoring him this week. I just needed to wait a little bit. So yeah, I don't know, it's been like 10 days now, 9 days. Nice night to do it, to honor Chuck Norris with one of his more iconic classic films. But the best way we can honor him, man, is show his body of work, preserve his movies, show them to others, talk about them. If you have a channel, reviewing them. So it's all good. All good in the hood. Turn the US into a freaking battleground, man. Just like full blown out warrior. What do you all think of Joseph Zito as a director? I think he did a couple Chuck Norris movies. Um, Obviously The Prowler, Friday the 13th Part 4, Red Scorpion, Invasion USA. I can't remember everything he's done. Maybe we can look it up here. I'll look it up here really quick. Joseph Zito. Joseph Zito. Let's see what he's done here. 10 flicks. (1971) Citizen Blue, 1975 Abduction, Blood Rage, 1980, The Prowler, 1981, Friday the 13th Part 4, 1984, Missing in Action. Yeah, he did the first Missing in Action movie. That's right. Invasion USA, Red Scorpion, Delta Force One, The Lost Patrol, 1999, and his last movie was a movie called Power Play. There you go. Prince says you wearing the glasses look like you just finished a firing range. I wish. I love firing off the guns. I got my hunting license when I was a teenager, and my dad showed me how to fire a rifle. I'm supposed to wear the glasses, guys, when I'm this close to the laptop. My laptop's right here. I'm watching the movie right here. And so I'll get headaches if I edit too much on the laptop and I don't wear them. So I just don't like the reflection. It's hard to stop the reflection in the glasses. These guys are just spraying bullets and no rhyme or reason, eh? That's wasting ammunition. Oh yeah, I shot a shotgun before. I've shot a 12. My dad had a 12 gauge shotgun, and he used to take me. We'd fire it off at firewood. We'd hold up firewood and we'd shoot it. Just watch it disintegrate. And my dad also built his own muzzleloader, a 50 caliber Hawken, right from the movie Jeremiah Johnson. You know that my dad replicated the exact same rifle, and he still has it. It's a muzzleloader. You stuff the gunpowder in, and we blew a piece of firewood in half with that thing. So I grew up shooting weapons or shooting guns. My dad was a firearm instructor for a short time in the Air Force when he was younger. My old man knew how to shoot or knows how to shoot. He's getting older now. I don't know if he still has the same skill with a rifle, but I saw my dad take take a deer out and through thick bush like 100 yards out, or maybe not 100. It was is maybe 60 yards. I forget how far it was, but it was through the deer was running through thick bush, and right in the heart. Because when we gutted the deer and everything, half the heart was blown off. That deer didn't feel anything. This is such an iconic look too. The denim jeans, the denim shirt, the Uzi holsters. It's just a classic look. Yeah, Prince. Wait for the bazooka ending. How about Bronson in Death Wish 3, man? Where he blows the guy out the apartment building. Classic. We gotta do Death Wish 3, man. We gotta watch that one. I haven't done a solo watch party since we watched Psycho like a year ago. I usually always have someone with me to bounce off of, but I thought, you know what? Sometimes you guys gotta go solo. Prince says, "Yeah, I've been meaning to dive into Death Wish." Yeah, they're not all great, but Death Wish is pretty great though. One of the best revenge franchises, one of the best revenge movies, like the original Death Wish. See, this movie's Chuck this being one man army. This is his commando. This is his Rambo, right? Oh, actually, maybe missing actions more as Rambo, but I'm just saying one guy against an army. And not only that, it's like this is him just loading up with guns and taking care of business. Like he only did what, two kicks so far in this whole movie. There's not a ton of martial arts in this movie at all. Wildman Beyond says canon was Marvel for action movies, like Blumhouse is with horror. Yeah, yeah, we just ate these movies up, man. Wildman Beyond says if you look at it, this movie was Chuck's Die Hard. Yeah, I see often many people talking about this one when they talk Chuck Norris. See many people talking about this one. So I'll let you guys take a bigger look here for a bit. Hopefully, we'll be all right. You know someone's behind there. He ain't dumb. He ain't dumb. These guys look terrified. I would be too if Chuck was on the other side of that door and wanted to take me out. It's great. Does Chuck even get hurt in this movie? I don't think he does. Along with McQuaid, did though. He took a bit of a beat in that movie. So one thing that's kind of annoying with Steven Seagal movies is that he never gets hurt in them. Some great action, man. Great action flick. Man, they must have the freaking ammo in this movie. How many pounds of ammunition do you think were just left on the ground or blanks or whatever you want to call it? He's drawing you in, man. He's smarter than you. He's smarter than you. There's an attempt at some suspense here. You know what I mean? Trying to draw the tension out, trying to, keep you on the edge of your seat. And it probably did for 1985 standards. Here's our end fight. Shall I show you guys? Why not? Who cares what YouTube says? Fuck them. The guy's not even a match. It's not even it's not even a fair competition. We salute you, Chuck. We salute you, my friend. It's classic. Freaking holes through walls. Oh, picking up the bazooka. Freaking My son can make the most awesome machine gun sound. He is awesome with it with his tongue and mouth and everything. He just goes he does an awesome machine gun sound, man. You can see where Expendables, really drew in from a lot of these. Well, they're all from the 80s, those guys, right? So they really drew in with all this stuff. Freaking tanks and jeeps and soldiers, and this movie's crazy. Just fun, You kick back with some buddies. Like I always say, get some beer, get some pizza, have fun watching an action movie. Dun 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 dun. I love the score. Bazooka versus bazooka. There it is, guys. That's for you. That's for you, man. It's awesome. That's it, eh? There's your credits, guys. That is Invasion USA. Thank you, Chuck, for all the memories, man. There you have it, guys. Invasion USA. Chuck Norris, Richard Lynch, Melissa Prophet, Alexander Zale, Al Cole, and Eddie Jones. Oh, Mickey, Billy Drago. That's another one in a lot of Chuck's movies. Da-da-da-da-da. Yep. That you just said it all well, man. Beyond. Rest in peace, Chuck. I couldn't agree more. Let's do it. Let's do it for Chuck. I have no shot glass. Chuck, we salute you. Ah. Oh, that hit the spot. Thank you, Chuck Norris, for all the memories. And thank you guys all for showing up, honoring Chuck Norris. This was just a blast. Wild Man Beyond, at King Nation, Caleb, Prince Movie 15, all you guys here. Jeff B. Chuck, Carter, Tom Baker, thank you all for showing up and showing some love for the channel. Just sitting with me and honoring Chuck the way I wanted to do it. I mean, the Chuck meant so much to me, man. And I think it meant a lot to a lot of people in this world. And again, my heart goes out to his family, his friends, his wife, and just an incredible human being who left a great mark on the world for sure. So I guess that is it, guys. I'm going to get out of your hair very soon. You're probably getting late. If you're on the East Coast, it's late, not so late if you're in California time or whatever. But I had a blast doing this with you guys. So I'm just going to end the show here, I think. And, like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Share it with your friends, all that kind of stuff. It's been really fun hanging out with you guys, watching some Invasion USA and Chuck Norris. God bless you. Cheers, guys.